better. Good. Much better.
My name is Bruce Guthrie and I'm the Head of Theatre and Film for the National Centre for the Performing Arts in Mumbai. We are in rehearsals at the moment for Every Good Boy Deserves Favour, which is a play for actors and an orchestra by Tom Stoppard and Andre Previn. We're just into week 4 of 5 weeks of rehearsals. So as you can see just behind me, we have our set in our rehearsal space, which is just around the corner from the NCPA. And the actors are getting used to going up and down stairs, using all the different platforms and levels. We have moving staircases, we have moving platforms. So it's really important for us to have the set in rehearsals so that they can practice that before we get into the technical rehearsal.
Hi, my name is Neil Chandramohan Bhupalam and I'm from Bombay. And I am an actor by trade, an artist. And I am part of this play, fantastic play called Every Good Boy Deserves Favour, written by Sir Tom Stoppard and directed by the one and only Bruce Guthrie. I play Alexander Ivanov, who was minding his own business, and he had some friends who were intellectuals and sharing their opinions about the government at the time in Russia. And just by mere association of being with a few people, I was thrown in jail. And it's not just jail, it's mental hospitals.
What do you think of the character of Ivanov, the schizophrenic, the paranoid schizophrenic? What do you think of that guy?
He's crazy, man. He's really crazy. The dude's crazy. And Mr. Denzel Smith plays the part fantastically. We also have Sora Bagdishar, who is the doctor. Deepika Deshpande, who's the teacher. So the doctor and the teacher are similar, cut from the same cloth in terms of their ideologies, and they themselves are victims of that. And our young prince, Mihail Karachiwala. So, but Denzel Smith's character, which is also Alexander Ivanov, both our names are the same, is so. We are technically living in his world. This entire play that happens is actually his bubble.
Dinner time.
The first production was done with the Royal Shakespeare Company, Trevor Nunn directing it, Serene McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Serene Richardson were in the original production, so it's got an incredible history to it. It was done 45 years ago as part of the Queen's Silver Jubilee celebration as well. And it's mesmerising as a piece. It's the kind of piece that when you read it, you're not quite sure what it is, but you're sure that it's brilliant. There is something about it there's a simplicity to it, and yet it's massively complicated if you read into it. It's very much like a piece of modern art, is that the person who's viewing it will bring something completely different to it and have a completely different experience to the person sitting next to them.
Hi, I'm Denzel Smith and I'm an actor and I've been doing theatre over the last maybe, I don't know how many decades here in Bombay and in Mumbai. His madness doesn't manifest itself in comments about the state and etc., except for one where he says, never mix music with politics. Yeah. So he's gone into another space altogether where he imagines the orchestra and he connects everything with mathematics and the orchestra. The vocabulary has gone all mixed up. He's mixing things he's mixing a vegetable with he's mixing food with Verdi, he's mixing, stuffed Puccini, composer, with zucchini, There is some music to it too, in all that. Onomatopoeic, as it were.
The idea of having a full orchestra on stage who are not just an orchestra, they're a character in the play, and what that would look like. And the orchestra is really important for that reason as well, because they're kind of symbolic of society, because every member of the orchestra has their job in order to make the symphony, and the symphony is symbolic of the way that the world works.
Hi, I'm Saurabh Adisha, and I'm a theatre actor primarily, but I've done extensive work in film and TV, especially with ads, and a lot of BBC radio plays over the years. First of all, it's interesting that this character has no name. He's called just the Doctor. That represents the facelessness that the author is trying to show of authority, where it could be me or it could be anybody else performing the way he does. And when I first read the script, he came across as rather one note, a bit humorous, rather absurd at times, and yet I kept feeling there's something there I haven't tapped. And of course, now working with Bruce as a director and delving into the character, it's so multi-layered because, yes, at one level, he is the voice of authority and he follows orders, does what he's told to do by the state, fits into a mold, does not want to rock his boat. But there are so many more layers. And I've discovered him to be quite a manipulator, which I wasn't aware of at first. But a manipulator, all in terms of saving his own skin.